nigga chin.
Alright, I'ma keep it a buck. I don't even know how I'm finna start this video for real, but fuck it, we ballin' today. You're the Lowski, my fellow niggas and ninjas. Today, on this beautiful day, we will witness peak boxing, a tad bit of racism, and the very ancient fighting art of crash-out bending. So yeah, I ain't even gonna waste none of your time. Everybody sit in your seats, get nice and comfy, and let's get right into this shit. So it starts off with the Fire Nation invading the Earth Kingdom during Sozin's Comet. And for those of you that don't know, Sozin's Comet is basically turning these niggas into Super Saiyan dog ass niggas. Like, they really got power-ups beyond that of power-ups. With this, judging by the look on Ozai's face, you can tell this nigga is determined, this nigga is focused, this nigga is locked in. So Ozai cracks his smile and then just starts bathing himself in the comet sunlight. I've never seen a man so hyped to do so much chaos. So he hits a pose, then he charges that bitch up and lets it rip. Oh shit, AANG getting pulled up. Okay, it's on. Yo, AANG, you wanna hit this before you lock in, bro?
Yeah, let me get that, cuz. Hey, yo, mama, watch out, bro. Let me get it. I gotta hit it. Heavily.
So then hits him with the nastiest spin move 3-piece combo, sending 3 watts flying that Ozai shit. 1, 2, 3. Ozai looking like, who the f? So then he hits another spin move and shoots a giant fireball at the ship, bringing it down. And they finally meet face to face and prepare for their first and final battle. And to be honest, Ozai has every right to be making his face right now. Shit, I'd be mad too if somebody decided to destroy my radio with a fireball. So Ozai channels his inner Baki and prepares to square up with this child. Dog even torched his drip. So then he flies over to AANG and they prepare to have their standoff. But because Ozai is so pissed about his radio getting destroyed, he just proceeds to start freestyling.
Gangsta-licious, my mind's too vicious. EMCs all day, delicious. My whole crew up in this, no doubt we gonna win this. Smack up your moms like I smacked Johnny Guinness. 3 o'clock yesterday, I don't care what they say. Suckers really shouldn't play, I hit him with the Hennessy.
Please listen to me. That shit was ass, bro. You need to stop it. Get your ass back in the booth, my nigga.
You just hating cause you blew up my radio, fuck nigga. If you wouldn't blew up my shit, I wouldn't have that ass freestyle. So they get the boxing, and I can't even lie, the disrespect was crazy on both ends, but these niggas was really cooking for real. So Ozai finishes crashing out, they stand off, and he hits a spin move and sends a fire wave at AANG. Crazy. AANG dodges it because he's him, and sends a rock back at Ozai. And then they both charge at each other and end up clashing in the middle with a fire wave. Like I said, these niggas is cooking. They is really out there boxing for real. Hey, yo, peep the hustle. Ozai sends a fire slash at AANG claps it out the way. Then he stomps and sends a rock at Ozai, but Ozai dodges it. Ozai sends another fire blast at AANG jumps out to it. But Ozai's chase down Hall of Fame bag is on 10. He kicks a fire blast at him. AANG shoots a waterfall at him, and Ozai dodges out the way, and they just go boom, 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 boom. But peeping this next part, I knew Ozai was a certified crash out just by the way he's fighting with his toes out. Any person fighting while all dogs out clearly knows something you do not. It is a red flag. Do not fight them. So Ozai does a flip and he shoots a fire blast at AANG. AANG dabs on Ozai and dodges out the way. Then Ozai fiending for the kill, pins AANG against the wall, but he hits a spin move to block it. Ozai shoots another one. AANG hides behind his rock, jumps back, shoots himself at the rock, breaks in half, but Ozai is on straight timing today. As I said before, this nigga is really locked in. He shoots a fire blast at AANG, and AANG just barely blocks it and gets knocked back against the wall, falling to his knees. So then Ozai drops down like the Dark Knight, but AANG with his $1,000 play blocks himself with all the rocks on the wall to block Ozai's attack. Then Ozai swipes at AANG, AANG jumps out the way and just shoots a water move at Ozai. Ozai jumps out and starts charging lightning. This man Ozai is fiending to reunite AANG with the airbenders. So AANG uses a tornado to dodge the lightning and climb up the rock, and then Ozai just starts spamming. Dog ended up going like 0 for 4 with these lightning shots. So AANG eventually catches it and he points it at Ozai. Ozai's like, but then he starts thinking, damn, I can't do this. I'm not a crash out like him. and redirects the blast. But if you think this act of mercy would make any type of difference, it didn't. Aang falls to his knees and Ozai is still fiending. He kicks him off the fucking mountain. So Aang starts free falling, and then once he wakes up, he starts flailing his arms and uses water bending to break his fall. But there is not a single moment to take a breath, because Ozai is on this nigga's ass with Crash Out number 2. But the lights must have been brighter than expected, because tell me why the protagonist, Avatar Aang, is hiding!
Man, I fell down to my knees.
This giving me flashbacks to when Gohan was hiding from Boo. But low-key, I need y'all to peep this next part and listen to the actual audio of the video, cause this next part might be a little bit racially motivated. You about to see what I mean. Roll the clip.
You're weak, just like the rest of your people. They did not deserve to exist in this world, in my world. Prepare to join them. Prepare to die!
The air nomad discrimination is insane, broski. So Ozai drops down, he smirks, makes a punk face, and then he just lets loose. Then proceeds to continue talking shit like, come on Avatar, bring your sorry ass out here and run this fat little nigga. So then he just keeps spamming fireball after fireball until he has him pinned up against the wall. And then he drops down, boom, 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 and then he hits him with the ult.
Wow.
So then Ozai steps back, and then he charges up a meteor blast attack? I don't fucking know, but it's hot as hell, and he shoots Aang with it, and it sends him flying back up against the wall. He hits it and ends up getting stabbed in the back in the same place where Azuka shot him. And from the rubble, a true crash out was born.
Nah, hell no, this nigga got me fucked up. Let me get out.
Yoshi, just fuck y'all, man. Rock in.
But I shit about you being top tier. Cause tonight, black
And just by looking at how dramatic I just made this goddamn transformation, you should know that niggas is about to get packed up. It's just Aang starts going buck wild. He crashes into Ozai and sends him flying in the air. That boy's face said, ah. Then Kyoshi must have took over the controller or something, because Aang flies up, starts earthbending, and starts airing that bitch out. But looking at this next part, I would have forgot Aang is a pacifist, because Ozai is literally running for his life from a goddamn 12-year-old. But hey, we glad to see it. Aang was crashing out so much that even the cameraman had to lock in real quick. He flies up and says, bring your ass over here, and closes off his path, and then he hits
With the water-breathing 6-4 crash out
and knocks that man right out of the sky. So Ozai gets drenched, and then when he stands back up, he doesn't have a single moment to recover because Aang is still on his ass, and Ozai
fall for it. That's you. I'ma eat it.
Ah! Aang comes crashing down, trying to straight up kill this nigga. I honestly don't even blame Ozai for running away at this point. So Ozai flies around trying to escape the wrath of this 12-year-old, and he tries to do a counterattack. What the fuck was he aiming at? Aang just straight up blocks it. Then he just parts that shit like Moses parted the seas, and then he flies up and makes it rain tracking fireballs. had this nigga playing hopscotch. He could barely keep up. So he flies away and lands on this rock and tries to shoot 3 fireballs at AANG. But AANG, being the G that he is, he reps his set, shoots water bending and air bending to extinguish the flames and smack this nigga up against the rocks. And then when he gets to him, he literally cuts the rock in half. This nigga's a demon. Oh my god. So AANG is literally chasing this man down through the landscape, and Ozai is literally terrified for his life. And I would be too. Look at this man. This nigga's a demon. So he uses water bending and wraps it around Ozai's leg, and then it wraps around his entire body, literally about to drown this nigga. He swings him around and slams this nigga on the ground. And then he hovers above him, staring him down, and he uses earth bending to pin this nigga down, no diddy. Then he flies down to give him this gangster ass speech.
Philo Ozai, you have tremendously fucked up and turned me into a CRASHOUT. I am a pacifist. You shouldn't have talked about my people, all my dead homies. I am about to tremendously fuck you up. It was nice, and you have tremendously fucked up by fucking with the nature. I love nature. I am like the Norax. I speak for the trees, nigga. And if you fuck with the trees, you fuck with the avatar.
AANG shoots up a elemental spear, basically, and he's about to kill this nigga, but at the last moment, he bails out and just splashes him with water. God damn it. Hey nigga, why the fuck you stop? Why the fuck you looking at me like that? Just answer me. No, I can't crash out like this. The fuck you mean you can't crash out like this? Either you go crash out or you go die like a little bitch.
Oh no, fuck that.
Split 200, so like, budget, or no. In the club, poppin' with my niggas. Who that? My love rockin' on.